This is going to be a conversation that is going to take place for the next 20 years. Right? These people on the far right wing, this fascist far right wing MAGA cult movement, that insists on making excuses for the domestic terrorist attack that occurred at our nation's capital on January 6th, 2021, and they're going to keep making these excuses in these conversations over the next several years because it was them, it was their fucking people, it's their fucking movement, and they cannot bring themselves to say, I denounce that. I still support these policies, but I denounce that. They cannot bring themselves to say it. Here we have this. Jan 6 was just a bunch of idiots. They caused the riot. The real threat to America was the BLM riots and the protest with Palestine and the Tesla, and the Democrats will not try to do anything. Okay, so what happened in the summer of 2020 was a grotesque stain on American history. We had peaceful protests occurring, and we had people, in many cases, proven to be people from white supremacist groups, people from pro-Trump groups, start violence in these areas. That resulted in a riot type of mentality, a mob sort of mentality, and we had stores burned and looted and people harmed and damaged, and all of those people should have gone to prison, and none of it is acceptable. To compare that to January 6th is also beyond idiotic. One was people protesting and rioting in the streets that could be quelled. The other was an actual attempt at a takedown of our federal government. It was an actual attempt, a physical attempt, to break into the Capitol building, stop the certification of a free and fair election, kill the line of succession, throw the election results out, and install the loser of the election over the winner of the election. That is a true threat to our country. The scumbags that rioted and protested in the summer of 2020, they should all be in prison too. But to say that that's a bigger threat to America than what happened on January 6th shows just how out of touch with reality you really are. And the whole Tesla thing, listen, I have said, if you're one of these people that are vandalizing Tesla dealerships or Teslas, you're lighting Teslas on fire, you're spray painting them, you're breaking windows, you're a fucking jackass. That has no place in our society, and furthermore, it just helps Elon Musk because now he gets to move unmovable inventory because nobody's buying Teslas anymore, and file a claim on it because your dumbass came along and lit it on fire. But that doesn't even belong in the same fucking conversation as the other two. January 6th is on a level with Pearl Harbor and 9/11. They were attacks on our country. Pearl Harbor and 9/11 resulted in much more death, obviously. But they were both, all three, attacks on our nation. I argue that January 6th is slightly worse than Pearl Harbor and 9/11 because it came from within. Because it was our fucking people. Because it wasn't some enemy nation that was trying to attack us and bring us down from the outside. It was our own fucking people that were trying to bring us down from the inside because they lost the fucking election. It's our own people trying to bring about the rise of fascism from within the country. I could not disagree with you more.